Hello YouTube, welcome back to my channel. Here I go again with a new video. Nail tips I use are the XL square nails. I did glue them really far down to the smile line, even though she had long nails underneath. Her goal is to grow out her nails. As you can see them underneath these nail tips, look how long they are. Ooh. So I did have acrylic already underneath there, so I felt confident in just putting a little bit of more glue underneath. I feel like I should have done acrylic underneath instead of glue, but once she comes back we'll adjust that, because obviously I remove everything every time she comes. So I'm just doing a quick little clear fill underneath. I think this was my last day here in my living room when I did this set, and I was so excited. That weekend we worked on the room, so I'm so excited to show you guys everything. I'm still like decorating. I'm doing a mural inside my room, so I just wanted to be personally this time around just for me. I purchased this new color from D&D. That day I also purchased this nail brush. It's a size 16. It was pretty cheap. They charged me the size of the brush, $16. I really like the quality of it. Sometimes it looks frizzy. I don't know how to explain it, but you know, once I do a nail, it starts getting back normal. My friend saw something in the dish and she was like, what the hell? Here I'm using Cover Cool Pink. I used to sell it on my online store. No longer available. I have closed the store indefinitely for right now. I still am undecided whether I want to open it in the future or not. So sorry, you guys. But what else did I I purchased a cute like pastel-y neon pinky color. Don't know how to explain the color, but it was like super cute. Why am I talking like that? But this is a color, supposedly it's a dip powder. I used it like regular acrylic. I did mix some clear in it just because it was working kind of funky. It is a really affordable powder because for 1 ounce I paid $8 for this acrylic. I really enjoyed the color, but I did have to pat it extra and work with it more. And you know, just because since I added that clear in it, it was separating from the pigment, so it did work. I just had to mess around with it a little more. I don't know if you can tell on this nail, you can see the separation, but just patting it real good actually uniforms the acrylic. One thing I have taught myself as of since I've started my career is learning and teaching myself how to work with any type of acrylic powder. And what I'm trying to say with that is that no matter how cheap or no matter the quality of the powder, I am able to manipulate it the way I want, just because I've already trained myself and taught myself acrylic consistencies, how to read my monomer, my polymer when it's how do I explain it, like how to read the bead that you're picking up, because there is acrylics that dry much faster than others, and so far I feel like I got it down. Usually when I purchase a new powder, I test it out. I do the 10-15 second rule that I have. So when I purchased this acrylic, it has more like a 15-second wait time till all the powder reaches all the polymer. So I feel like it took a little too long, so I was like, okay, so this must have more pigment than polymer, so that's why I decided to add more polymer to it. So polymer is just powder. Here I'm just capping my ombre. Look at, man, these colors came out so pretty together. I can't wait to do my nails using this color because I really loved it. we did most of them. I think all of them ombre except one, because we wanted to do some 3D flowers. And I also did some French outline design to the rest of the nails using the polishes I just purchased, because you know I'm fancy like that. Oh my god, my foot wants to cramp. Oh my god. Sorry. I don't know if I got used to wearing slides all day, every day, and Crocs, and now when I put sneakers on, my feet want to cramp up, you guys. Oh, my left foot right now. I don't want it to cramp. I'm nervous. Okay, let me not think about it. But I keep saying but. Is that annoying? It's annoying me. But there we go again with the butt. Okay, so I ran out of the paper towels I was using. I don't know if you guys remember them, the brown ones. So I'm gonna go buy another roll. I really enjoyed those because I used less paper towels. And then I cut the roll in half, you guys. And then my head, I was like, why did I even cut it in half? Like, it didn't make sense anymore to cut it in half, because the towel's already halved. They're not full towels. But if I say but one more time, I'm gonna go insane. So yeah, my favorite towels to use are the Scott blue towels, and recently I fell in love with those brown towels. I also used to buy those huge rolls. They're on Amazon. I think I have them linked in my Amazon storefront. I need to remember to put my Amazon storefront in my description box. I have so I bought this roll because it had 250 paper towels. I think that's what it was, and it was the hugest roll I've ever seen. I'm telling you, it looked like a tire. No, I'm just kidding, that's too big. But it was a huge
roll. It's meant for mechanics, like shops and stuff. And I bought it, and then I loved the material or whatever it's made of. And then, you know, they were red towels, red paper. They look like a dark pink, but you know, red paper towels. And I was like, oh, this fits me, and you know, I want everything to be red. Okay, everything to be red. That's why my tabletop plastic bag towels are red, because obviously that's my theme: red, black, and white, and chrome. So I'm gonna save some money to get that huge roll, because it lasted me, not gonna lie, maybe half a year, maybe more, not sure, but like I lasted a long time with that huge roll. So I can't wait to purchase it again. The only downside of it is the storage placement. Since I don't have the IKEA cube cabinet thing, I won't have a space for it. So maybe I'll store it away in my storage area and just cut a few paper towels already to have ready and put them in a drawer. So we'll see if I do that. I'm just yeah. You guys, ever since I've been in my nail room outside, let me just tell you what I've been dealing with. It's been over 90 degrees out here in California in the Bay Area, and my monomer has been drying stupid fast, like unbelievably fast. So I've been, like I said, you have to teach and learn yourself. Every single time you do a client, you learn something new. I'm telling you, I've been doing this for 14 plus years, and every single time I do clients, I learn something new with stuff. No matter how long I've been doing, I learned something new. But this time around, it was the first time I was working with super high temperatures. The best temperature for your monomer is literally in the 70s, no more than 77 degrees. I'm telling you, that's the best temperature for your monomer, at least for myself. It helps, like, even, I'm telling you, even the weather may cause your nail, your acrylic to have bubbles inside of it. So if it's too cold, or if it's too hot. Sorry, you guys, I got a phone call, so probably that part of the audio is gonna sound weird, but the temperature does have a lot to do with it, because ever since I started using this new monomer, I mean, I love it. I enjoy it. It has a nice setting time. Right now it's currently KC Smooth Set Monomer. I found it on Amazon. I've purchased other ones, you guys, and when I did a soak off on a client, I'm gonna be 100% honest, you know, I was surprised because it didn't have any, the bottle, the brand is called Extreme, I believe. You know, I just gravitated towards the bottle because it said watermelon scent. And turns out when I went to check out, I was like, why is it so cheap for that big old gallon? I was like, are you sure it's $57 for this huge gallon of monomer? And she was like, yeah, whatever. And I went to a beauty supply that's far from here, more than 45 minutes away, because mine doesn't carry gallons of monomer. My local beauty supply, they do, but they're MMA. You could tell it's MMA because the labeling is so off, and you know, whatever. But I purchased this gallon, and then I decided to use it on a client, but I couldn't get myself to use it on another client. I just ended up going to my local beauty supply and purchasing some Kiara Sky. And I was like, the KC nail liquid I had ordered was not going to arrive till the next week. So I was like, no, the smell was too strong. It was too potent. I was getting like headaches. And I'm like, I don't think this is EMA. I started just doubting myself. And I'm glad I only used it on that one particular client, so I know exactly who it is. We talked about it, and I was like, well, for your next set, if anything happens, any damage occurs, or whatever, I will remove it for free completely and even do the nails for free. So nothing happened. They stayed intact. They were normal, like a normal acrylic, but I was just so curious to see if it was MMA, so we soaked it off, right? But let me tell you guys, it soaked off like EMA. So I'm like, so probably it is EMA, but I don't know. It just has a really strong smell, super strong smell. It dried super fast too, like, I don't know. I was just so shocked. I still haven't used it. I literally still have the full gallon sitting there in my storage. I don't think I'm gonna use it. The smell was too intense for me. So I don't know. It just smells too strong, and the smell is so particular. I remember back then I used to use MMA to do 3D nail art because it dries so fast and it works so fast, to the point where I feel like I'm just gonna end up using that bottle just for 3D nail art, since I only pour a little bit out at once when I do 3D nail art. But the smell is so bad, so I'm confused if it is or not MMA, because it doesn't say on the bottle. It has no ingredients, nowhere. I didn't see a website or anything to look for, but I never seen that brand before, but I just gravitated towards it just because it said watermelon scent. And you know, I'll probably post a picture if I don't forget. But I was still shocked. I ended up removing everything anyways, just to be sure. But it was the weirdest thing ever. No, you know what? Some parts were gooey and some parts were just regular acrylic. But then I'm like, probably it's from my before, you know. I don't know if I'm making sense. It was just weird because there was parts that were like getting like gooey, like MMA, and then parts was like EMA. But then I remember she did have a clear still underneath. The only part that must have been MMA is just the cuticle area. But I don't know. I'm so iffy about that acrylic monomer. So I'm just stuck to Kiara Sky, and the KC nail liquid. I do use C&D. Oh, if I'm gonna choose a powder, C&D is my go-to also. But C&D, where I usually purchase it. Why are we doing this right now? I think we were talking about something. I don't know. What were we talking about? I don't recall. But C&D is expensive. 32 ounces, about 80 some dollars, but it's worth it, you guys. It's so worth it. Like when I went to the store, the only reason why I went to the store is because they have the C&D bottle for $78 or something like that. So I was just like, but when I got there, they were sold out, and I was just like, the other bottles didn't have any labels. They just said nail liquid, so I did not trust that. So I ended up gravitating towards that bottle because I don't know, I just did. So hopefully that doesn't happen to you guys, where you purchase Monomer and then it turns out to be MMA. But I'm telling you, this bottle, I don't believe it has ingredients, or I haven't even really checked if it has ingredients, because usually you can tell where the ingredients are. But I'll check it. If I do not forget, I'll post a picture of that liquid. But I don't know, I just have a bad feeling it's MMA because it smells so strong. I've been using that method, you guys, with the cuticle oil and the buffing. I remember we used to use this in beauty school. I think I was telling her like about it, that like, oh, I seen this on, everybody's doing it now on Instagram and TikTok and stuff. And I remember they taught us this in beauty school. Well, one of the teachers that was there temporarily showed us, and then we don't know what happened, if she got fired or what. She just didn't come to the school anymore. But we're over here chopping it up. This is my little friend. So I hate talking sometimes when I'm doing nails, because I talk with my hands a lot. Like I'll stop doing what I'm doing to say something or express something. And that's why I always tell people, oh, how long, when they ask me, how long is it going to take? And I'm like, about an hour, maybe 2. And then also it depends if the chisme is good. Chisme is like gossip, you know? So if it's good, we're going to take a little longer than what we used to, because we over here chopping it up. But yeah, you guys, hope you guys like this video. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. And yeah, stay tuned for my next video, you guys. I'm actually going to do a video discussing nail prices. I'm just gonna put it out there and show you guys and tell you guys how I price things. But know that everyone here on my YouTube channel that I record, they do not pay full price, because I make a little money on YouTube, you know. It's not a lot of money, but at least so I don't know, I just do that. But I forgot what I was gonna say. But that's it, you guys. That's all I have for you guys today. And don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Don't forget to leave me a comment on what is your struggle when pricing, or why do you feel like not confident with what you're charging, or what do you actually base your prices off of? Is it the products, how much product you use or materials, or do you charge more on how long you take? Or let me know, like, and I can kind of have an idea on explaining those questions. But I'm gonna try and do them and be as honest and raw as possible when I do that price list, because number one comment I get with clients is that a lot of people say I'm not charging enough, that I should be charging way more for my prices, you know, especially for how long I've been doing nails, which is 14 plus years, I believe. And I'm licensed and whatever, you know. It's just so many things that a lot of people tell me that I should be charging more. But you guys, let me think. I feel like I'm charging a fair price where my client is happy, and she can keep coming back every 2 to 3 to 4 weeks, however she wants to come. And that's how I'm happy. Like, if my clients are happy and I'm happy, and I'm not feeling like I'm losing too much, then I feel like we good. Everything's okay. So it looks like we're getting to the end of the video. I am using the new brushes that I got from Melody Susie here, and my new gel polishes. I highly recommend these polishes, especially if you struggle with gel like I do. What happens with me often is that sometimes the gel won't cure underneath, probably because I am putting a thick layer, or probably because my lamp is not strong enough. But these gels are curing amazing for me. I'm just like, okay, I like this. I wish they were more pigmented, but no, a second coat will do. But for the most part, look, this looks fine to me. This looks amazing to me. The workability of it was nice. I like that it did not spread and flow everywhere, so I was able to work with it, and I felt like I knew what I was doing when it came to gel polish. Okay, you guys, I'm done talking. It looks like we got almost close to the end of the video, and I'm gonna let y'all enjoy the rest of this video. And again, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and let me know what you guys think. If you have any questions for the price list and all that stuff, just place it down below, and I'll see if I can answer it in my next video. So thank you for watching, and see you on the next video. Bye bye.